This video shows you how to set up video motion detection settings on your ePropertyCare video plan. So first you log into the Building 36 website, go to the video section on the left, and if you're running a Mac computer, you might have to enable Flash for the video feed to pull up on your computer. But this pulls up the live image from my porch right now. So I'm going to set up motion detection boxes on this image that will trigger if certain conditions are met. So I go to Settings, and I go to Video Motion Detection. So what this is doing is gives you 3 windows that you could set up in the image that we just saw. So you could say at daytime, if someone comes in the main image, it will trigger a recording. But at nighttime, if someone comes into any of the boxes that I've set, it will trigger a recording. So in this case, this green box is my setting 1, and the green box here is my setting 2. So now I might say, you know what? I don't want to capture people walking on the sidewalk. I just care if they come onto my porch. So I'm going to adjust the size of this one. I'll make a little bit of a smaller box there. And you know what? There's areas of my porch here that I also want to cover. So I'm going to add a third box to cover this section of my porch. There we go. So I'm going to save this. So this is saying I have 3 different windows, 1, 2, and 3. If motion is detected within one of these 3 windows, it's going to trigger an event and notification. And all of these have the ability to change the sensitivity and the target size. So the target size basically means the percentage of the area where motion is, where the pixels change, and that's how it determines that there is a motion event. And sensitivity says if it's a small change or if it's a big change that requires triggering the event. So now I'm going to go back to the main video here and go to recording rules. So now I'm going to add a new rule, and we're going to call it a video motion detection rule. So we got the name of the rule here. I'm going to select the camera. So this is my front door camera. And here's where I could choose which video box do I want to capture. In this case, I'm going to say I want all 3 to be active for this rule. But if you wanted to have 2 different rules, one for the daytime, one for the nighttime, you could select different mixes of these boxes depending upon what you want to capture in your scene. You could determine if you want to set it only on certain days and times or at all times. So I'll just leave this at all time. Next, you could determine the delay you have between clips. So if a clip is triggered, you could say, wait a minute before you trigger another clip, or wait longer if you don't want to have a lot of false positives triggered from the same motion capture event. I'm just going to leave this as no delay. If you have geofencing enabled on your phone, you could say, do not run this rule if my iPhone is in the home geofence. So this is saying if I'm home, I don't want the rule to run. But if I'm out of the house, that's why I want to be notified if there's motion triggered on my front porch. Then you select the recipients. I'm going to send this to my a text message, and then I'm going to save the rule. So now we wait for the system to load. So now it's showing this video motion detection rule is active at all times. So that's how you set a basic video motion system with the ePropertyCare video plan. It may require you to tweak the sensitivity and object sizes in the video motion windows to dial it in, but it gives you a lot of flexibility to do that until you get the right level of alerts for the scene that you have in your video.